no, it would be good to get into that still because obviously the topic is trying to explore if there is a relationship between that musical journey that Gov was on and all of us are on, and just, I guess, understanding where does faith come into it. So, I mean, staying on you, bro, like how was that journey? I mean, when you got told to drop what was going to be one of the biggest songs of that era, Kingdom Skank, but obviously you've just stepped into this faith journey and now you're saying, I can do music as well. Did you know there was a relationship with the two at first?
No, not really. I grew up in East London, like Cannon Town, so there's obviously a rich musical heritage.
Yeah,
grew up on like Wiley, Dizzy Rascal, Kano was close. I didn't really know that you could put faith in music like that until my youth leader started showing me people like Lecrae and The Truth and all those kind of artists. And I thought, do you know what, like, I'm not bad, innit? Like, I was never on road, I was always like around it, but that was never me. Yeah. And that style of music, talking about more uplifting things came more naturally to me. Started doing it, seeing that there was a need for it and it helped people. And I loved that, you get me? But then, and also at the same time, you've got like Jesus Walks by Kanye West coming out and then you realise how well it's connecting. So I felt like I had a role to play. But then my real life, where I'm struggling with like insecurities, identity, chasing gal, all that kind of stuff.
Naturally.
And what the Christian life requires of me, that was like tough for me, do you know what I mean? And it was like two different paths. So it's hard because I think like hip hop, rap music is struggle and storytelling, Then in the Bible, it's the same thing, storytelling and struggle. But something about Western Christian culture screams you have to be perfect and you can't work this stuff out as you go along. And I always struggled with that, man.
I guess that's the type of music, I don't know, like, that I was listening to. When I thought of church music, it was, you know, organs, gospel, Tasha Cobbs, like. But then I remember the first time seeing your behind bars and you were the only person in my periphery that I knew carried something that I resonated with. But I remember thinking like, is this allowed in that? Like, what's it? Is it allowed? You get me? Like, I mean, like, just putting that out there to the room, like, for you lot. No, fact. So was it allowed? Like, I don't know, like, the divide that I was talking about, like, you think there's a balance?
No, I said he found it. He was one of the first people that I saw for me, I was like, like I can relate with this. Like this is not somebody who's been forced or like, yo, make it sound like this, make it sound so great so that people don't judge you. Like he was really real with what he was doing. And I knew him at uni.
Yeah.
So he was something that really inspired me in university. Yeah, he really inspired me.
Offline,
for real.
You know what's interesting though? I think it's just in the public space, we don't think it should be a thing. But when I'm having conversations with people behind the scenes, like rappers, like Ghetts and all these people, bare people grew up in church.
So
it's not strange, it's not unique. You get me?
So where does that perception come from then? Like to the people that think it's not allowed, like is Christianity cultural when it comes to rap music?
I feel like majority of the rappers that have like crossed over and done like exploits haven't focused on those kind of topics, which is why you probably question, and many people question, is it allowed? Is it cool? Will people resonate? Will the masses resonate? I feel like obviously now a lot more people are bold about their faith. So more people are listening to it, more people are clocked in. But back then, it was only like yourself and maybe a handful of other people who were really doing it. And even with that, the people who were inspired weren't ready to actually be as bold because they knew that they weren't actually serious about their walk behind doors. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, if I go now and I start talking about God and I'm with next gal and I'm in a club and I'm doing the most, I'm going to get checked and people are going to be like watching me. So I think that's another thing. I think it's also linked back to how serious were people about their walk with God. So then that's why they were like, maybe not. Maybe let me not be bold and loud about this God thing so that no one can check me if I fall off.
But at the same time, I remember like listening to like Kanye West, like Jesus Walks, and there were rhythms where I think I heard people of faith, but still navigating like real life. I don't know. What would you lot say?
For me, anyway, I feel like I make music through the experiences. or partially what I go through or the environment around me go through, innit? And I feel like where people expect us to be gospel and preach with the way, obviously, our way of life, but we need to understand there's a lot of trauma behind our way of life, innit? And all we can do is represent that reality, but the only way we can get out is through that hope, through that faith. And this is what people don't see behind the lyrics, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So like, obviously I would myself sometimes, here and there, I actually do have songs that are gospel. I do have songs such as one on my project called Bible Love. Some fans tap into, but some fans may not have tapped into because all they resonate with is the traumas and the similar pains that I've been through that they're probably going through in their own way in London. And that's what I feel like a lot of the people nowadays forget to see, innit? We're not perfect people. I wish I could be out here preaching in this manner, but like the way of life around me has put us in a place where we're trying to fight and break out, innit? And sometimes the only way to do so is using that voice too, innit? So.
What do you think of that your fans think when they hear tracks that are more gospel influenced and they've known you through Baby Benja back and then I didn't know that you had that.
It's real, innit? It's real. You know what, yeah? Like, I'll give you a bit of background, innit? Like, I was actually once upon a time a uni student, as well as also balancing like going back home, Hackney, that was my area, innit? So I believe music is a mind frame, innit? Now, at that time when I was going back and forth, as you said, gal, parties, enjoyment, a lot of that was my trajectory and lifestyle, innit? So that was reflected in the music. But as well as that though, was the balance of the reality I was going through as well, in the areas that I was in and the people that I was growing up with, innit? So, I don't know, I feel like people do want to hear the good side as well, but what I can't ignore is that this type of music is what sells, but I personally feel like it's what people are resonating and connecting to because this is what they're going through, you know? We see it in American culture, do you know what I'm saying? Like, people are giving accolades to Kendrick's performance and his rap because they can feel that black hardship, that trauma that we've all gone through in our different ways, but feel that in the resonation of the music, you feel, man? So, yeah, man. Obviously, at the same time as well, the person behind the music is a representation of that way out, that glory, that faith, and that also restores faith in a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just the music. There's a package behind it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.